In the world of Korean entertainment, where every smile is analyzed and every gesture becomes a global conversation, few couples have ever captured the hearts of millions the way Ye-jin and Hyun have. To all our amazing viewers joining us today, thank you for tuning in once again. Your presence here keeps this channel alive, growing, and connected. Today's story goes beyond the glitz, beyond the Hollywood-style glow of Korean celebrity romance. Today, we dive into something deeper, something real, something quietly emotional. Because subtly, piece by piece, Ye-jin and Hyun have begun revealing the truth, gently hinting at the challenges they overcame to sustain a marriage that the world has watched, celebrated, questioned, and at times even doubted. Their love story has never been loud. It has never depended on scandal or spectacle. Instead, it has been like a soft tide, steady, patient, and powerful enough to reshape their lives. But beneath that calmness lies a journey few truly understand. Their story begins long before marriage, before the headlines, before the global phenomenon of crash landing on you rewrote the rulebook for Korean romance dramas. Even back then, there was something about their chemistry, something intuitive, magnetic, and impossible to fake. Fans saw it. The industry sensed it. And yet, the two actors maintained a respectful silence, carefully shielding whatever was blooming between them. It wasn't that they wanted secrecy for dramatic effect. It was because they knew, perhaps better than anyone, that love grows strongest when it has room to breathe. But as the world began shipping them harder than any couple before, that room grew smaller and smaller. When the dating news officially broke, the internet exploded. For fans, it was a dream come true. For the couple, it was a beginning and a test. While the world celebrated, Ye-jin and Hyun stepped into a new chapter where the pressure was relentless. Every public appearance became a headline. Every lack of appearance became an even bigger headline. And behind closed doors, they had to ask themselves, how do two of the biggest stars in Asia maintain a normal relationship under a microscope? It wasn't easy, something the couple has only recently begun to hint at, not through dramatic revelations, but through subtle remarks, quiet confessions, and the undeniable warmth in how they speak about one another. For years, fans speculated about what challenges they faced, but now, through their own words and actions, the truth is being gently revealed. One of the deepest challenges was navigating their careers. Both actors were already at the peak of their fields. Hyun, the charismatic leading man with decades of blockbuster success, and Ye-jin, the queen of emotional acting with international acclaim. To merge two busy, demanding careers while nurturing a relationship required balance that few couples ever have to master. In earlier interviews, Ye-jin subtly hinted at the struggle of managing time, how both of them were constantly on schedules that barely allowed rest, let alone romantic dates. But she would smile as she said this, as if to reassure fans that even the smallest moment together was precious enough to keep them going. Hyun, too, once mentioned the pressure of wanting to protect something meaningful from external noise. For a man often described as reserved, thoughtful, and quietly strong, this was a rare opening into his mind. He spoke carefully, almost intentionally, as if choosing words that could express his truth without exposing the emotional weight behind it. Some things, he had said, grow better in silence. Only now do fans fully understand what he meant. Their relationship needed a home shielded from gossip, assumptions, and the never-ending cycle of media speculation. And even after marriage, that pressure didn't disappear. When they married in what fans called the wedding of the century, the world rejoiced. Their wedding photos alone felt like scenes from a beautifully filmed romance movie. But even then, the challenges didn't magically fade away. Marriage, especially for public figures, comes with new layers of scrutiny. Every smile is analyzed for hidden meaning. Every time either actor appears in public without a ring, fans worry. Every project they take on sparks rumors. And yet, through it all, they have remained unshakably calm, almost serene. It's only now, with time, maturity, and a deeper understanding of their journey together, that they're beginning to reveal how they stayed strong. One of the biggest truths they have now hinted at is the challenge of becoming parents under intense public attention. When Ye-jin became pregnant, the news became global overnight, trending across dozens of countries. What should have been a private joy suddenly exploded into worldwide fascination. The couple, in their characteristically gentle way, thanked fans for their love, but also asked for privacy. And that request alone hinted at the emotional weight they were carrying. Behind the scenes, pregnancy can be difficult even without fame. With fame, it becomes an entirely different experience. Fans loved them deeply, but the public spotlight was unrelentingly bright. Every detail, from diet to appearance to travel, was scrutinized. Yet, after giving birth, Son Ye-jin shared a heartfelt message expressing how motherhood transformed her. The emotion in her words was unmistakable. There was love, there was gratitude, but there was also vulnerability, the kind that only a woman who has endured immense emotional and physical pressure can speak of. Hyun, too, hinted at how fatherhood changed him. His interviews became softer, his demeanor more affectionate when discussing family. He admitted that priorities shift, that the world looks different when you are responsible for a little life. These subtle revelations showed fans a truth they had long suspected. Beyond being celebrities, Hyun and Son Ye-jin were building something deeply human, deeply personal. And as with any family, challenges were part of the foundation. Another truth that the couple subtly revealed was the pressure of expectations. Expectations from fans, from the media, from the industry, and even from themselves. Being Korea's top star couple comes with both adoration and overwhelming responsibility. The world sees their smiles, but only the two of them understand the weight of living up to the fairy tale image fans cherish. Son Ye-jin once shared that she and Hyun learned to lean on each other through difficult days. That one sentence spoke volumes. Leaning on each other suggests hardship. It suggests vulnerability, reliance, shared exhaustion, and shared healing. It suggests that their marriage is not simply a happy ending, but a living journey filled with moments that require patience, honesty, and emotional courage. In recent months, fans have noticed that the couple has become more open, not about scandals or private drama, but about their gratitude for each other. In interviews, their eyes soften when the other is mentioned. Their voices shift ever so slightly, carrying warmth that only comes from real partnership. Son Ye-jin described Hyun as someone who makes me feel safe, and fans immediately sensed the depth behind that statement. To feel safe means there were times she felt vulnerable, and Hyun described Ye-jin as a person whose sincerity moves me, revealing that her emotional openness has been a light in his life. Their subtle revelations have become a mosaic, each small piece forming a bigger picture of the challenges they overcame. They faced overwhelming public attention, demanding careers, parenthood under scrutiny, and the pressure of being a global symbol of perfect love. But through it all, they maintained something rare: unity. Not loud unity, quiet unity, the kind that grows stronger when tested. Their marriage, as it turns out, is not perfect because it avoids challenges. It is inspiring because it survived them, because they chose each other again and again through the noise, through the expectations, through the difficult days the world never saw. And in their own way, through soft interviews, tender remarks, supportive actions, they've begun sharing these truths with fans. Not as celebrities trying to maintain an image, but as humans who want their supporters to know that love is real, but it is also work. Dedication, patience, forgiveness, understanding, and above all, choosing each other repeatedly. For our viewers watching right now, this is why their story resonates so deeply. Because behind the beauty, behind the fame, lies something we all relate to. A relationship that needed effort, a marriage that needed communication, a family that needed protection, a couple that needed each other in ways the world will never fully understand. And even now, as they continue to grow as parents, partners, and public figures, their subtle hints remind us that true love is not loud, it is steady. Not flashy, it is warm. Not perfect, it is resilient. So when Son Ye-jin and Hyun quietly reveal these little truths, these gentle admissions of what they endured and how they overcame it, they are giving fans a profound gift. They are reminding the world that even our favorite fairy tale couples face storms, but what matters is how they hold each other through the rain. And as they continue their journey, balancing family, love, careers, and the global spotlight, fans around the world remain inspired, not by their perfection, but by their authenticity. Their marriage stands today not as a flawless fantasy, but as a triumph of choosing love despite challenges. And if there is one message their subtle revelations have given us, it is this. Real love is not about avoiding obstacles. It is about overcoming them side by side. And that, more than any drama they've starred in, might be the most beautiful story they've ever told.